game to start off with.
What up?
What's good, man?
We're back with the Week 7 preview after another rough Week 6. But yeah, let's get into it, man. We're gonna talk about some picks. Man, I'm looking mad scruffy and just nappy right now, dog.
Crazy, bro. You got to fix yourself up, man. Hoes watching, man. That's all I got to say.
Hey, once I hit this next parlay, your boy about to get a makeover. You feel me?
We're about to start getting them $200 haircuts. Surgical.
Yeah, bro. How was your Week 6?
To be honest, the picks actually did pretty good. We were over 500 again. Yet to have a losing week, to be honest.
Yeah.
6 weeks in, yet to have a losing week is amazing. We started off really hot. The last 3 weeks we've been around like 55%, which is, kind of like that's where you want to be. Last week I was even until Monday night. I had the under on that game, and the Broncos covering. So luckily I made some money back. But the thing is, the teams I went hard on were the most disappointing of the week. My 5 picks were Ravens -5.5. They were I should have taken them first half, because if you guys follow closely, the best first half teams return on your money are going to be the Eagles and the Ravens.
Yep.
And the worst first half team is going to be the Panthers and the Cards. So should have took the Ravens. Thought I was sitting pretty for a while. After the first half, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of worried. I was definitely worried. I just thought, but I had the Ravens money line in most places, and I thought, okay, like the Giants, they can't do this shit again, right? They did it again. So that was rough. I'm not gonna lie, that was rough. I think they got everybody there. The Ravens, we just gotta kind of accept finally that they're not, because my one thing about betting them that I was worried about was we ain't seen, this is not the Ravens team from 2020, where they were dominating teams by like 15, 20 points. They haven't won a game by more than like a touchdown all year.
Yeah.
Even the end of last year, even last year, they were scraping out games. So they don't have as many weapons. That run game is not as elite, and that defense isn't as elite. We're just kind of seeing Lamar, Ravens, John Harbaugh, and just putting them in this category where they're not at. We're gonna talk about a lot of other teams that ain't in that category. Then I had Saints +2 at home. Honestly, I'm not even mad at that bet. That's one of those ones where you bet the right side and you got the wrong outcome, because
it was like a last second drive, right? Game-winning drive.
Game-winning drive. The one thing I was worried about the Saints, they're top 5 in big plays allowed, and they definitely missed some tackles, allowed some big plays. But they got in the red zone 6 times. 6 times, and I think they came away with like 1 or 2 touchdowns in those drives. That's crazy to me. That's crazy, especially with a team with Taysom Hill, Kamara. So honestly, I didn't think they had a chance to win if the game was going to be that high scoring. So that was a rough one. And then Jags +2, man. That one was literally in the bag. Even with the Colts were going to win, they were going to win. They're driving down to kick a field goal. Jags are up 1. No, they're up 2. So Colts are going to win by 1. And then Matt Ryan throws this wild dump off pass to Alec Pierce. He runs it all, jukes out 2 people, gets in the end zone. So instead of winning by 1, they win by 4 or whatever it was, or win by 5. So 4 actually, yeah. So that was a rough one. And then we did hit on the Falcons +5, so that was good. That was one of my favorite bets of the week. We just faded the Niners off an injured team, and Falcons kept covering. So that's how my week went.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. The Saints remind me of the Broncos and the Chargers. Both they get in the red zone, they don't know what to do. It's just
crazy.
Hella disappointing. But yeah, Broncos and Chargers was one game I lost for some reason. I don't know why. I just felt like I wanted to fade the public and just ride the Broncos. So that was one of my annoying losses. I had no business touching that game. That was just.
What, you took the Chargers?
I took Denver. I took Denver money.
You took the money line. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I sprinkled like 25, like 1 unit on money line too.
I just got greedy. I thought I was smarter than America, and I was just like, I had no.
You were though. If you had taken the spread there, because I was mad, bro, because I had a 25 on the under, parlayed with the money line, and I was like, bro, like they should win. They had so many opportunities to take the game, but I mean, at the end, we saw the difference in quarterbacks, and Justin Herbert made an incredible play on that 3rd down to Mike Will, and Russ couldn't do the same when he had the ball. So that's pretty much it.
Straight up. Yeah, another game I had no business touching, but I couldn't resist the degen urges. Washington at Chicago. I had Chicago money line just because I basically thought what they did against the Vikings was impressive. The Vikings are the best team in the NFC North, and
Which
Washington,
ain't saying much, by the way.
it ain't saying much, but I was just like, yo, this is good value. Let me see what's good. And of course, Carson Wentz trucking fools and pulling
Crazy.
out of his ass.
The 1 week I'm not on Commanders heavy.
Yeah. I'll tell you
So
this.
that one was absolutely no business. Like Thursday nights, bro, you just gotta stay the fuck away from that shit because there was absolutely no reason to throw on that one. Even me with my degenerate ass didn't throw on that one.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really about this life, those DJ urges be strong, man.
They do.
It's not
That
the
was
last
a tough
time
one.
to succumb to those influences.
I always remember too on those Thursday nights, rookie head coaches do not like that's the one trend for like when I see a game, one of my rules is when I see a game where I don't know like which side to trust or which side I have value on, I look and see if there's like a trend that's just so dominating, like Bill Belichick against rookie quarterbacks or teams off like 2 weeks travel. Like if I see something that's like 65% of return, I'm just gonna lean into that because that might be the most strong characteristic that the public's not seeing. So that one, like rookie head coaches on prime time. I mean, we saw the Broncos lose the week before. We saw the Dolphins lose with their rookie coach or not cover the spread. And then we just saw the Bears. If you just follow that rule, you have 3 dubs right there, easy. They don't fare well. That's one of the biggest leans you can get in football.
Those are the deep cuts that you only find deep in the Twitter trenches, man.
That's one that like if you've been betting for a minute, you kind of pick that one up. But I still couldn't trust I still couldn't trust it.
Shoot. Yeah, some of my favorite hits though. Actually, no, my last favorite and worst shamble of the week was SF losing to Atlanta. I listened to Jordan John. The Niners are more healthy than they actually were. If the ESPN injury report is actually more accurate and more up to date, I would have definitely stayed away from this game. But they got me down bad. That messed up pretty much most of my parlays. I had some that were gonna hit very nice. Yeah,
crazy.
More hella disappointing. Giants hella disappointing. Glad I ain't put too much on them. I didn't even touch. I'm sorry, not Giants, but Packers. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't even touch Packers. I'm glad I quit the Packers at the right time.
Man, I had a Jets, Steelers, Jets, Steelers, Ravens, all money line parlay, and it missed. It was only like a small bet, but it was like plus like 2,000 or something.
God.
Yeah, and I'm just watching the Ravens and just like, God damn, bro. Because I didn't know if Steelers were gonna pull it out because I was live betting Steelers too with other teams, but I didn't know if they were gonna pull it out, and I was like, let me just wait and see how the Ravens game ends. Tragic.
Steelers plus 10 and Buffalo minus 2.5. My favorite hits of the weekend.
Same, bro.
I only finished up $8, but hey, Buffalo saved my whole weekend. I didn't have to Venmo nobody. I actually got a couple of dollars, got some lunch money, so
that's fire, man. Buffalo saved me a little bit. Rams saved me too. I put them in. I wasn't going to touch him. And then I'm not going to lie, I chased a little bit, and I was like, this is too obvious. I'm just going to take the Rams here in the best buy low spot we're going to get, even though it's a 10-point spread. Panthers can't move the ball. Just take the defense to shut them down. So
with Tom Brady, man, that boy tripping.
Say what?
Tom Brady's tripping. Boy he's skipping warm-ups. He's flying out to weddings.
He's not even the issue, bro. The defense is the issue. And the run game. Like, he's the one I trust the most on that team.
Hey, man. His offensive line probably don't have his back because he's doing his own thing.
Could be. I don't know. Could be. But that offensive line been trash. I mean, I don't know. They need to get healthy. Schematically, I think they fine. They need to get healthy. Another team, Green Bay, schematically, they're fucked up. I don't know what's good with that team. Kind of scared for that game coming up.
It might be time to because Vegas gonna keep making money off of the people that like, believe in the pedigree and the tenure of Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, but it's probably time to quit them, bro.
I think so too, until we see otherwise. But at the same time, once it's time to quit, that's when you want to bet. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Denver. That's what I was thinking about Denver, bro.
But you're thinking about the money line, but they covered the spread.
They cover the spread. You're right. You're right.
That you're just getting value. Like, yeah, like that was to me, that was a field goal game. And
Yeah,
that's what it ended up being.
you're right about that. Yeah, man. But that's about it for week 6. If it's okay with you, let's get these week 7 picks.
Facts, let's get into it.
All right, man. So we got about 26 minutes to go through these 14 games, I guess. So first up, Thursday Night Football. I got an injury report. I was at work. I got this injury report.
I like this because I haven't really checked it.
Yeah, Michael Thomas and a few other people are out, and I was already feeling Arizona. You know, they're 2-4. They can beat, or they can hang in there with any team just because of their offense and because of how raw they play in the second half. And I just feel like this is a great opportunity for them to win at home. They got a new toy in Robbie Anderson. Hopkins is coming back. So I got Arizona -2. Once I got that injury report that Michael Thomas and a few other key Saints players are going to be out, I just hit that right away.
Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm on the opposite side of this.
No.
I mean, MT was out last week. They were missing MT. They're missing Landry. They're missing a couple other guys, and they still put up, 30 on the Bengals with how bad they were in the red zone. I think Dennis Allen has a better handle on this team than I originally thought. That defense is going to square up a lot better against that Cardinals eccentric pass offense. My favorite bet is just to take the Saints first half. Saints first half. Cards are not good in the first half, and they definitely ain't good at home. They play good on the road. They're one of the best road cover teams at home. They're a different animal, and they're working in. We talked about the new weapons. They got to work in D-Hop. They got to work in Robbie. So it's like I don't know how clean is going to be that first game. I'm going to go ahead and take the Saints first half. I'm going to keep hitting it till it don't hit, and I think it's hit like every single week so far.
And that mean you about to ride Atlanta too? That undefeated against the spread?
Sounds I don't know, man. We don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. Hey, I try to see what that be like.
Those undefeated or those 100%, statistic spreads, those are the ones that are the scariest.
They are the scariest, but then they're scary till they're not. Like you just keep hitting it, and if you lose on it, I'd rather lose on something that's been proven right 70% of the time than something that's 50-50. If you get value there, you get value. It's not gonna always hit. You're gonna lose on it. I know I'm gonna lose eventually on it.
You'll hate yourself for not hitting it.
Exactly. That's why I can't pass it up.
Yeah, it's a loss that you can swallow because it's like, I put the stats.
Exactly.
All right, we're gonna see Thursday night, baby. That's a good one.
Let's see what it is.
All right, next up we got Giants at Jags. Bro, the Jags are favored. Like when are we gonna respect the Giants? 5-1, and they underdogs in Jacksonville, 2-4. This is madness.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough, bro, because when I'm looking at the Giants, both from a statistical and a personnel and a performance-wise, like when I'm just looking at everything, they're not a quality team. They're not. But they're finding ways. That's sometimes you can't measure that in football, where like a team just doesn't fuck up certain situations and they give their players the best chance to succeed. Shout out to Dayball for that, because that's what he's doing. He's just giving his guys the best chance to succeed. Bro. So, but I got to take the Jags here at home. I'm a believer in the Jags long-term over the Giants. I got to buy them in the spot. Otherwise, I just got to fade the Jags long-term. And I think that defense, eventually the Giants offense is going to come down to earth. I mean, they haven't been putting up 30 points, but
what they're doing
Daniel Jones is
say
what?
What they're doing is sustainable, though. It's old school smash mouth football. Good defense, run the ball, control the clock. Like
it is, but they can't run on the Jacksonville Jaguars. They can't run on it. They're not going to be able to. You can run on Baltimore. You can run on Cowboys. Their run defense is not that deep. Who else did they beat? You can run on the Packers. You can't run on Jags. You got to throw on them.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the Jags there. The one thing that scares me is what kind of Trevor Lawrence we get. I don't know. And I don't know how much success their offense will have. If Trevor Lawrence makes 2-3 bad turnovers, the Giants win. So
I'm
going to trust the Jags here.
You're definitely liable to get 5 turnover Trevor Lawrence.
100% could happen.
Yeah. All right, man. This one is I'm like you said earlier, I'm gonna go with the trend.
Tough. All right.
The trend. This is the first time I'm gonna touch Giants all season, and of course, this is probably when they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So Cincinnati's playing the NFC South again, but this time at home. Atlanta's coming to town. playing Cincinnati. Bengals are -6.5 favorites against the Falcons.
Man, I have to blind bet Falcons here. I hate it, bro. I don't feel like they're gonna cover 7 in a row. I have to blind bet Falcons. I just have to.
7 in a row sounds pretty daunting. They already like broke a record with going 6-0 against the spread. But
they're not getting respect. They're not getting like people don't believe like 6.5, bro, for a Bengals team that they win close games. They don't win like 10 by 15 points.
Have they beat
win close
by 7? Huh? Have they beat anybody by 7 this year?
I think the Jets. But did they have, I think they had Joe Flacco in that game. But I think, yeah, it was like even that second half, they weren't like they could have had so many chances to move away and make it 23. Same thing with the same vibe as the Dolphins where they beat him, they covered, but like they should have won by 20. And that's what the Bengals do. They don't make the most of their opportunities. I don't know, man. I think I got it. Yeah, I got to take the Falcons here. Run game, slow the game down, play close, hope on a Joe Burrow turnover, and just backdoor cover.
You also want to buy some insurance too. Maybe take that as +6.5 up to like 8.5 or 8.
That's a big insurance play. I'll say this for people watching. Don't be buying points. So, like, okay, if you actually look at the stats about buying points, you're losing money. But here I will take, yes, you are. You are.
Really?
You are. That's why they put lines like that to get you to tease, and over time you're losing money. Now if it's 3, yeah. I mean, key number, yeah. I'll probably buy the 7.
Oh, there we go.
But like you're teasing at 8.5, bro. You might as well not bet it. Find something else you tease 2 points. Like, why are you gonna tease 2 whole points? You take it from -110 to minus like 160.
It's not worth it.
It's not. But I feel what you're saying. I used to do the same thing just to feel safe, and it helps sometimes, but over time it don't.
Hey, you the stats boy.
Like if you had Falcons last week and you're like, I'm gonna buy it to 6.5, like they covered easily.
All right. I think I'm still gonna do it, but
hey, hey whatever makes you comfortable to bet, because you don't want to bet outside of yourself. So whatever makes you comfortable.
This is all about learning. Hey, we're gonna do the week 8 recap, and I'm gonna come and be like, "Hey, you right?" Or I'm gonna be like, "Ah,
this motherfucker." Get where SOJAD at, bro?
SOJAD on a beach in Andalusia.
Yeah, massages. Oh man, all right, what we got next?
Yo, so Green Bay's coming to my city, coming to DC, -5 against the Commanders. I almost said red.
Man, I'm gonna regret this so much, but I'm gonna take Green Bay here.
I feel like you got to. It's like, yo, hey, how bad could it get, bro? Like, how bad are they?
The thing is, the Commanders. When I first seen Carson Wentz was out, I was like, okay, I gotta throw on Packers for sure. Now that I think about it, bro, it might be a good thing. It might be a Jameis Andy Dalton thing where instead of getting the dude who like doesn't follow the game plan and throws hella turnovers, you get the quarterback who actually knows how to manage the team. Because Washington has they've got one of the best wide receiving cores in the NFL. For sure. Like there's this top 7. And they got good running backs. I don't know if their O-line is trash, but man, I just gotta think Packers gotta shape up and win this one. It's just on the coaching. Do they coach the way they're supposed to coach? And does Aaron Rodgers stop trying to throw moon balls and just Hail Mary balls all over the place to prove that he's that guy? So if they check the Packers check their egos, they win and they cover. But they don't want to check their ego.
Why would Aaron Rodgers stop doing what he's been doing for over a decade, though?
Because you don't have Devontae Adams.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so you know how hard it is for him to just like change his habits and change his play style. He's not dip and dink and dunk.
Check your ego. Check your ego. That's what checking your ego is. You're not. First of all,
this is the never been the NFL. How are you gonna check his ego, Mr. Ayahuasca?
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't bet on him then. You're right.
You're not. I look. If you're betting on Aaron Rodgers to change, I wouldn't do that.
Not just on him to change. It's more so to take It's more so on the coaches to run the damn ball, and to just hit smarter plays.
Bro.
But I mean, Aaron Rodgers, another reason we don't talk about, but Aaron Rodgers, a lot of the problems that he's had in the postseason too, is because he's a front runner, first of all, and he likes to almost like just kill you with like, okay, I'm gonna kill this team with 30-point or 30-yard bombs and shit. But like when teams just say, I'm gonna sit back, make you punch it down the field methodically, and take away Devontae Adams, now who are you going to go to? Now the Packers already took Devontae Adams away for him by himself. Yep. They did that part for the defense. So he's always struggled when he has to actually like read the defense, decipher, and like man up against physicality. I don't know, man. He seems like he's trying to bail himself out. It's like he's down like $30,000 in betting, and he's just like, okay, like last week, the Ravens gotta hit. That's what he's doing. The Ravens gotta hit. Okay, the Packers gotta win. Like that's what he's doing. Instead of taking the small wins.
Yeah.
So he's got to man up and do it otherwise. But I think they will figure it out this week.
That's the tip I've been on for the last 2 weeks, man. Hey, this team got it. Hey, it's been working too, but I gotta chill.
Yeah, this one's scary. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say I'm not gonna go too hard, but I already went too hard.
Tell me why I seen Devontae Adams get traded to the Raiders, and I'm like, okay, Aaron Jones about to have a big season. Dude been mediocre, bro.
That's coaching. I don't get it.
Yeah.
He's the most talented dude on that offense.
Yeah.
Give this man 18 touches. Should not be leaving the game with 12 touches.
Yeah.
18. Run the ball with him 12 times and pass to him 6 times.
Exactly. Get him some screen passes. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, treat him like CMC. Like, just give him volume. I don't get it.
I need my season to turn around.
I'm
going to take Green Bay -5.
For sure.
Moving on, we got Detroit in Dallas. Dallas is -7. I feel like it's a trap. I feel like it's a trap. Look, Dak's coming back. It's just going to be a different vibe. Just because Dak coming back, everybody assumed like, oh, the Cowboys been this great team, and now they're upgrading at quarterback. Like, I don't think that's how it works. They've been functioning a certain way on offense. They're about to start functioning differently on offense. It's going to change the cadence of like how often the defense is on the field. You know, they're going to be passing more and running less. I don't know, man.
And your logic is perfect, bro. Like, I was thinking the same thing. I kind of want to. I'm playing the number here. I'm not even looking at the teams, how they match up, yada yada, coaching. Not really looking at none of that. I feel like the Lions' offense is not that it's legit, but that O line is legit, and you can run on the Cowboys. Cowboys are not as good at home. I'm just taking the number 7 is a lot for a team like you said. We haven't seen Dak play well with this team yet for like since the end of last year, besides divisional opponents. So I think they can still put up points on that Lions defense, pretty trash. But off a bye week, 7 points, everybody's going to win it. But the Cowboys coming off that loss, be like, oh, they're going to get right. They have believers now. Once you believe in them, I don't think they're a 7-point dominating team. I think they're more so like a 4. They should be favored by like 4.5 or something. So I'm going to take the Lions there to cover. Don't love either side, but you got to play the number.
So it kind of, I have paused though because Patriots just shut out the Lions. And so.
That's Bill though.
That's Bill. I mean, are the Patriots?
That's Bill, and it's outside. Like that game I loved. That was one of my favorite plays. I love the Pats to cover because he plays Jared Goff well. He gets pressure on him. That is a good point because Goff is not good under pressure.
I mean, this is not even. There's no pressure. They're 1-4, and like they really got
no under pressure from a D line.
D line. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because they were talking about how Goff's not good when he's hurried up.
But I mean, they can run on the Cowboys. You can't run on the Pats the same way. And it was at home for the Pats, which they're really good at, not like the Cowboys. And it was outdoors. That was my biggest thing. I was like, they're not putting up points because they played in 4 straight dome games. Mm-hmm. Like domes, you just easier add another 4 or 5 points for each team. Not each team, but for the total game. I don't know. I'm gonna lean the Lions here and just take the number, to be honest. Just keep it easy.
I like that.
And this over already hitting.
Sound like dude from the favorites. Also, I feel like McCarthy is due for a blunder. McCarthy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been coaching too well.
We forgot this dude is trash. Like we forgot. Like he's solid with offense and like getting guys that like buy in sometimes, but I don't know. He's not that guy to be given a 7-point spread.
Yep. So next up, we got Indiana at Tennessee. Tennessee's -2.5. And I think they're 3rd place in the AFC, ironically. The whole AFC.
Jesus Christ.
I got Tennessee.
What the hell happened, bro? It was so good after week 3. I have no idea about this game. I'm just going to lean with the home team. I've been wanting to sell Tennessee so bad because they can't score and that defense is pretty trash besides their safeties.
This might be the spot, man. The fact that they're only 2.5-point favorites at home after a bye.
I also want to sell the Colts too, though. That's the issue. I'm gonna take Vrabel at home off the bye. That's it for me. But I don't love it. I really don't. I could see Colts winning that one easy. I'm not even touching this game for sure.
Even though the Colts are 3-2-1, I feel like you can't even sell them. Like I feel like people are still pessimistic about them. But like you said earlier, those teams are slow to start. The Colts might mess around and get in the wild card. Like 3-2-1 right now. This game,
honestly, I gotta watch tape. Not even saying that like no extraordinary, but I gotta literally see how. Because my thing is Matt Ryan can't stay up, and he looks like he's like garbage. So I didn't really watch the Jags game last week, but I gotta go back and watch that game because I have no idea still how they put up like 20, 30 points or whatever it was. Again, I know their running back went crazy, but JT might be coming back. Might be a good spot to take the Colts, to be honest.
Sketch as hell, man. It's all sketch.
And Colts always start slow and then pick it up. They always start slow in September and pick it up. I'm switching to Colts. I'm taking the Colts here.
You're gonna switch 4 times before Sunday.
100%. Keep following my Action Network and you'll find final plays. All right.
Our boy is he's certified, verified on Action Network, so go check it out. Next up, we got Cleveland at Baltimore. Baltimore 6-point favorites at home. Look, Baltimore right now at this point, they are 3-3, and they just scream a 500 team. So like this one's just a 50-50. Like I'm gonna just go with Baltimore. Hello.